Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Great Maniacs gather! Hello! I am going to do a massive haul video with comics from various places in stages. Starting off with a lovely AOK that I got from my good pal Matilda Gothica. She sent me a bunch of facsimiles. She likes to buy them, read them, and if she wants to, she likes it really a lot, she'll keep it. If she doesn't, she'll find a new home for it, which is, I'm always grateful to be a new home for comic books I no longer wanted. Right, so these are all ones that I need, because I can't afford, probably I haven't got them already, and I can't afford the originals, like this one for example. I can't afford the original of that one. I probably could if I really wanted to, but there's others that I'd rather have. So it's nice to have facsimiles to fill a few little gaps in the old runs. Here's the first appearance of Newby, I believe. A reprint of that. Tales of Suspense. Is this first Iron Man appearance, maybe? A reprint, a facsimile of the first Iron Man story. It's possible. And then we got another, I'm not sure if this is a key, but it features... Oh, could this be where Hawkeye first appears? Maybe. Right, and Tomb of Dracula. #1, a reprint. And this one is, I don't know what Matilda's trying to say, but she sent me a Valentine Spectacular. Alright, Matilda, I get the message. And she put a little note in there saying, "Dear Mr. Grey, I can't give you 10s on all the comics on Cover Slingers, otherwise people might suspect something. I have to pretend that I don't love you." No, she didn't say that at all. Anyway, enough of my foolishness. Right, I went to visit my dad, and there's a comic shop there in Southend where my dad lives, and I picked up a few 50p books. So I managed to get 5 issues of Richard Dragon. I haven't got #1. #1 is missing, but hopefully I can find it in a 50p bin somewhere. There you go. Five issues of this. I think there's only 6 of this run, so I need #1. Right, yesterday I went to the Comic Mart. Yes, London Comic Mart, helping out Mark from Suddenly Comics. And first off, I'm going to show you what I got as wages for helping him out. A bunch of awesome Green Lantern comics. Yeah, number 24. The eyes ain't what they used to be. I have to hold things away a certain distance to be able to read what it says. If it's too close, I can't read it. Right, this is number 25. Sonar on the cover. "The only reason you defeated me in our previous battles, Green Lantern, is that your power ring is a mightier weapon than my tuning fork gun. Now that I'm armed with your weapon, and you with mine, we'll see who's the better man." Featuring War of the Weapon Wizards. Got a bit of a croaky throat there, but it's kind of helped that reading there, did you not think? "Green Lantern, help! You're the only one who can save us from the terrible thing that happened to us." "How can he save us when he can't even see or hear us?" "Mystery of the Deserted City." So there's all these ghosts around him that he can't detect. I reckon they've been phased out of our reality into another reality. That's what's happened there. Right, the shark goes on the prowl again. Number 28. I think this one, according to the writing on the back, this is the first appearance and origin of the shark, which is cool. Right, and the last one of this Green Lantern lot. "Get an eyeful of this. Green Lantern helplessly trapped inside the eye of an alien giant. Captive of the evil eye." He certainly is trapped in an eyeball there. and it's a yellow eyeball, so his Green Lantern ring will be powerless against it. Right, at the Mart, there's a guy I buy comics from on Facebook, and he normally goes to the Mart, brings the comic books along, save on postage. So this next lot, I believe, are ones that I got from... No, actually, no, saying that, they're mixed in with the ones that I also bought. So I won't specify, but these next three were definitely ones that I got from the guy that I pick up from at the Mart. So probably the only Marvel in this lot. Power Pack number 28. Power Pack 30. And Power Pack 31. Right, I also, so as well as getting some comics from the guy that I meet at the Mart, I also got some Christmas money from my dad and stepmum. And so I'd saved that to take to the Mart in February. And so all the comics I've got are either from money that dad gave me or from the guy that I bought off Facebook who delivered them to me. And one other that I'll tell you when I get to it. And you've got a nice 80-page giant of The Flash. The Flash, featuring the Scarlet Speedster's most horrific team-ups. This is number 178. I won't read all the team-ups, but this is obviously a reprint book. I'm guessing that month they couldn't bother to write a new story, so they made a nice giant-sized reprint. That's a good one for my Flash run. One for my Secrets of Haunted House run. Thrilling 13th issue, The Cry of the Werewolf. This is one I got off the Facebook fella that I buy from Facebook. This one as well. New Gods number 10. The insect hordes of Mantis invade Earth, the Doom Dominion. Now, I had been picking up New Gods, and it just so happened that I was getting them in order. So I managed to pick up number 1, then I managed to pick up number 2, then number 3, then number 4, then number 5, then number 6. It just happened like that. It wasn't like planned. I went out searching for them. I was seeking them particularly. It just happened in that order. But this one's broken the run now. So this is number 10, I think. Yeah, number 10. So, never mind. Right, an Action Comics issue, number 349. Meet an explosive new foe for Superman, too big to live. A nice Batman issue featuring the Deadly Numbers game. Right, I had a bit of a mare yesterday actually. Saturday I went out to an all-day gig, the first gig that I've been to in like 5 years. So I was a bit tired from that. I wasn't really thinking straight. I managed to get to the comic mart. I didn't have my list with me. I didn't have my phone with me where I could check my list online. I didn't have a bag to carry my comics in. I wasn't thinking straight at all. So yeah, a bit of a mare, but I managed to pick up a bunch of doubles that I'm now trying to flog to my mate, which was annoying. But that's such is life. I'm not going to show you the doubles because, let's not do that. Right, a DC special. I think I've got about 6 or 7 doubles. Stupid man. Right, yeah. DC Special presents Strangest Sports Stories Ever Told. Who was the mysterious World Series team that couldn't be seen? Which planet will win the Olympics of the future? What was the secret of the Phantom Prize Fighter? This looks really familiar. But it was on my list as being needed. When I came back, I checked it. But now I'm looking at it now, I'm thinking, I wonder if this might be a reprint of I wonder if this is a reprint of another one. I don't know, whatever. Right, so Metal Men, number 22. This was the main culprit. I managed to get 3 Metal Men comics that I didn't recognise the covers of, and it turns out they were all doubles. In the startling attack of the Sizzler. Metal Men, the amazing school for robots. Metal Men, you have just learned the hard facts of life. You are not invincible. Looks like Dog Magnus. Dog Magnus has made a stronger robot. I just call him Dog Magnus. Strange. My brain and my voice are not playing well together. Right, Tales of the Unexpected. Now you see, Space Ranger, why you feeble Earth beings cannot challenge our insect world. Space Ranger is stuck in some web of the insectoids. Right, one for my DC Superstars Presents run. It's the wild and wacky world of Sergio Aragonés. There you go. We have a Lois Lane. This one I didn't think I had, and it turned out I was right. I didn't have it, so now I do. Lois doesn't know it, but I picked her husband. Are Lois Lane and Superman finished? Read The Second Superman. Also featuring Zatanna in The Boy Who Never Smiled. And for the first time, introducing Melba. Melba was Lois's roommate. There you go. Right, a couple of Rip Hunter Time Masters. The Birdmen of 2000 BC. Strange flying people attacking us with ancient Babylonian weapons. Get behind the time sphere. Surely it would just been easier to say bow and arrows rather than ancient Babylonian weapons. Bow and arrows. Whatever. Right. A thrilling book-length adventure. The Alien King of 1000 BC. So this is like 1,000 years after the Birdmen. Jeepers, Rip. You have the same fantastic powers on this planet that King Xenor has on Earth. So, got a bit of a funny throat, bit of a cough. It was a bit cold when I went out on Saturday, maybe that was it. But like, I haven't been out to a gig since before lockdown. The last gig I went to was just before lockdown kicked in, and everyone was worried at that point about COVID. I was just thinking to myself, wouldn't it be bloody well typical, first gig back, after never having COVID, it's like I get COVID or something. That would be typical. I don't think I have though, because I'm not coughing. Just got a bit of a, maybe I was shouting a bit at a gig. I don't think I was shouting that much. Talking loudly to be heard, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I'm all right. Well, anyway, there's a chap that we see very often at the Comic Mart. Always comes to have a chat with me and Mark. There's a few people that come and have a chat with us every time we're there, actually. It's always cool. And this guy, he's last Mart, he bought, it could have been a month before, but a recent Mart, he bought me a comic for free that he knew I wanted on my channel, because I mentioned it on my channel. It's the Blue Beetle Convergence Part 2. Or was it Part 1? One of the parts he gave to me, and I was well happy with that, because I needed that one. And this time he bought me another gift. He's bought me 8 issues of Tom Strong's Terrific Tales. So thank you, Kevin, for giving me a present of some comic books. As he said, they are free, my favourite price. Welcome to my new terrific comic, where you'll find me, plus these other fantastic features. You got young Tom Strong, Tesla Strong, and Joni Future. Or Johnny Future. Right. That's Johnny Future. Or Joni Future. You decide how it's pronounced. Young Tom Strong goes beyond the veil. It's like Tom Strong's jumping off of a building now. Even though he's been thrown off, looks like his hands have been tied. One side, young masters. This issue's Terrific Tales goes ape, don't you know? It's that ape butler. I can't remember what his name is now. Gorilla butler, should I say. There's Joni Future in her spaceship, I suppose, or a time capsule. I'm not sure what she does. Right, number 7. Another explosive issue of Tom Strong's Terrific Tales. I don't know how many are in this run, actually. I might have to check. Tom Strong's Terrific Tales span the ages of adventure with Tom and his superpowers. Cool stuff. Right, got an Action Comics. You're finished, Superman. Our kryptonite bullets will destroy you. That's what you think. I've become 100% invulnerable. Nothing can harm me now. Sensational, the new Superman. Kryptonite can't harm him anymore. It's a 12 center. Rather low grade, but I don't mind that. Right, another Superman. #1 best-selling comics magazine. Introducing Superman's latest and greatest foe, Terror Man. Super special, a silver anniversary Superman story. There we have Terror Man. Right, I've picked up a bunch of From Beyond the Unknown. I managed to get one double, like a twat, but there you go. Hopefully I'm going to sell that to someone. Right, so this is #2 of Frim. I keep pronouncing words funny today. Giants of the Cosmic Ray, From Beyond the Unknown. I just love those bombastic titles. And later on it gets even better because it says, stories to stagger the imagination, from beyond the unknown. And you got all these blurbs down the side as well. And you got welly gorillas. You can't go wrong with a gorilla on a DC comic. Be careful, son. You're liable to hurt your little pet. Yeah. There's a man in a bottle. Daily Globe Mail, the gorilla is reading. Astounding, the human pet of Gorilla Land. Startling, I delivered mail from Mars. Futuristic, raiders of the waterless world. Amazing, secret of the dinosaur skeleton. Fantastic, planet nobody wanted. There you go. And this is the last for this batch of stories to stagger the imagination. From Beyond the Unknown. Startling cover feature, Fishermen from the Sea. Interplanetary restaurant. When did Earth vanish? A Star Rover's story. Don't forget, I'm always, open for, doing any work, any narration anybody needs. Paid narration, preferably. If anyone wants to employ me to read their blurbs as an ongoing paid job, I'd certainly consider it. Right, this is my big buy. Smashing out of the TV screen, your Saturday morning favourites, the Super Friends. This is Super Friends #1. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That was a key that I needed. I need about 3 or 4 more, I think, to finish off this run. So, happy to get that one. It was mucho dinero. I don't know why I said it like that for. I am a foolish boy. Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to go there. I was going to complain about the stall. Like, sometimes stalls give you money off, especially if you're another vendor, but instead they charged me 5p more. It was like something 95 and they didn't have 5p, so they charged me it's like, just took 5p off me without any, without so much as a buy your leave. Didn't say, we've got no 5p's, alright, if you take whatever. They just give me the change and knock the 5p off, which there's no 5p's nothing, but I thought a bit cheeky, really, to be honest. It's quite an expensive store anyway, so I avoid it most of the time. Anyway, this is one for my Starfire run. Savage action in the world of blades and blood. Starfire. Dum dum dum. Right. Another thriller featuring Eclipso, hero and villain in one man. House of Secrets. I told you I could foresee the future, Merlin, and your future is death. A Mark Merlin suspense story. The sinister skull of Dr. Seven. There you go. And he's right, Mark Merlin does die, but not for a while yet, I don't think. And when he dies, he becomes Prince Ramen. Is it Prince Ramen? Something like that. Sounds like a noodle, Prince Ramen. Is that right? I think it's right, but I can't. Anyway, this is one cost me a bit as well. Right, so this guy, I bought a double of what's the DC Comics Presents, where the first showing of the new Teen Titans in the little middle clip thing. And he had it for 20 quid, and I thought that sounded like a bloody good price, so I picked it up, even though I knew it was a double and I didn't need it. I just haven't got around to selling it on, but he actually mentioned it. He said, oh, I don't know if he recognised me as the one who bought it, but he was telling me the story of when he accidentally sold that for 20 quid and he's seen it for like 140 quid like somewhere else. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't mention it was me that bought it off him, but now I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'll take it back to him and say, look, you can have it back for 20 quid or something like that for the money, what I paid for it, because I haven't got around to selling it. The closest I got to selling it was one of the guys in the comic community, and they decided they didn't want it. I don't know why, but anyway, I've completely gone off on a tangent, haven't I? So I don't know if I take that comic back to him or just try to sell it on. So this is when Lightning Lad gets resurrected. The first bolt to strike a member's wand will flash through that Legionnaire's body and revive Lightning Lad. But I warn you, whichever one of us attracts the lightning will die. Featuring the super sacrifice of the Legionnaires. Right, and these last two I got from Mark as part of my wages as well, actually. He had like a 50p box, pound box, and I got these both out of the pound box, and I thought, yeah, why don't I'll pick these up for £1. They're not like traditional size comics. So Western Bumper number 6, a roundup of the best from Bonanza, Gunsmoke and Lone Ranger. So it's like a little chunky little digesty kind of thing, slightly smaller than a normal comic. Right, and this one's slightly larger than a normal comic, which means I haven't got a bag for it. But it's a gold key. I think it's from 1968 or something like that. It's the Phantom. The cool cover is diving off an exploding ship into the midst of a bunch of crocodiles or alligators. Rounded snouts, that makes them crocodiles, doesn't it? Pointy snouts is alligators, rounded snouts is crocodiles. Yeah, I think it's crocodiles. So there you go. That's my lovely AOK from Lisa, my lovely AOK from Kevin, and my wages from Mark of Suddenly Comics. Some lovely comics I got from the money that my dad and stepmom gave me. And yeah, that's it. One more thing. I'm going to shout out, there's another couple of fellows who come and chat to us, and they said to me, oh, our mum watches your channel. I was like, really? Oh, okay. So apparently I think her name was Jean. So thanks for watching my channel, Jean. You tell your boys to behave themselves now. Right, that's it for this part of the video, but I will come back with some more purchases and more comics in a minute. Right. Let's get the rest of this video done. I've got 2 lots to show you. One box I've not opened yet. It's a big old box. This is a lot that I got from a Facebook seller. It's quite dark here, so I'm not sure how well they're going to come out, but I can't bother to wait. I want to get the video done, get it up online. Hopefully you can see it alright. But here's a nice bunch of comics, starting off with a nice Ghosts, House of Secrets, couple of House of Secrets, Unexpected, Tales of the Unexpected as it was then, an unforgettable thriller, ABC to Disaster. Out of my way, I must stop that boy before he finishes the word and bombs us all. He's spelling the word H-bomb. Right, more Unexpected, but later on in the run. This is when it's just called Unexpected, not Tales of the Unexpected. It's a nice skeleton cover. It's a ghostly jail. Blokes in prison with ghosts. And the Secrets of Haunted House. Another one from my run. Right, a couple of My Greatest Adventures. I don't have many of these at all. Got a couple with Doom Patrol, but it wasn't even a title I'd heard of before, but so I was happy to pick up a couple of those. They're kind of like old sci-fi, horror-y kind of ones. We were pawns of the Peril Master. Now we'll play Blind Man's Buff, or should I say Blind Beast's Buff. He's blindfolded his pet, but what chance have we to get past it to the escape tunnel? We call it blind man's bluff, not blind man's buff. I've always called it blind man's bluff. Maybe I've been saying it wrong all these years. And another My Greatest Adventure. We tracked the fabled fishman. Looks like the fabled fishman's tracked you, if you ask me. Right, this, not so I'm collecting, but it was a nice cheap one. I thought I've never had Brothers of the Spear before, so now I have a single issue of Brothers of the Spear. I don't plan to get any more. Right, I've got one Dagar the Invincible, now I have two. So maybe I'll go and see if I can get one of those. I'm not sure how many of those there were. Not that many, I don't think. Well, this one, I don't know why I picked this one. I'm not sure, I already have it. I don't know why I asked for it. There's something about the cover, I didn't recognise it. And I thought my mate Mark might need it, because I know he's after this one as well. And I thought this was one of the harder ones to get. But this is just a comic I don't need. So, I'm not sure what I'll do with that. Right, Fighting Army, a Charlton war book. You die, Americana. No, he is not your enemy. He is your father. I say. So, Fighting Army. Got Batman. Their camouflage is perfect. How can I beat an enemy I can't even see? Right, got a nice adventure comics. 277, featuring Superboy's greatest duel. You're through, Superboy. Finished. You and your puny superdog can't even destroy our invasion ship. My planet wins another round in our duel for Earth. It's a rather low grade copy, but that's why I've got quite a lot of comics here, because there are a lot of low grade ones. And Adventure Comics 300. I think this is the first appearance of this style of cover. This was recreated a couple of other times at least, I'm sure. I think whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, wasn't that one of the covers of that done in this style? The Alan Moore classic at the end of the Superman run, or the Action run, whatever it was, before the triangle numbers came in. Yeah, I think it was before, just after Crisis on Infinite Earths, just before rather. But anyway, that's that kind of looking cover, I'm sure. I think this is the first like that. I'm not sure though, don't quote me on it. Right, a nice old Action Comics, a 10 centre. Again, really low grade. Bits of pieces are missing off the cover. There's enough for me to see, and there's definitely enough for me to read. Extra, Supergirl visits Atlantis, featuring the Truth Mirror. You are reflected in... I'll say it girl's voice. You are reflected in that magic mirror as Clark Kent, Superman. That proves you are Clark Kent. Oh, my secret identity has been betrayed by black magic. The mirror reveals him to be Clark Kent. Oh yes, this is a nice one. Got some nice early Lois, even predating my earliest so far. So far my earliest is 14, so I'm very happy to get Lois Lane 11. Classic Lois Lane cover, running with the beasts. It's incredible. Lois Lane has given up the outside world to lead a leopard pack. Featuring Lois Lane as the leopard girl of the jungle. Surely it takes more than just putting on a leopard print bikini to be able to rule the jungle. And I guess this shows the age of it. She's not wearing a bikini, she's wearing a one piece. So this will be an oldish comic for a 10 centre. So what was that, 50 or something? I have to have a look at that at some point. And this one is number 12. Unfortunately, I've got the Superman with a beard variant. Someone's decided to colour in his beard. That's the Greyman variant of Superman on this Lois Lane cover. Here's the scoop I promised you, Lois. I've become a stronger Superman. Congratulations, Lana. It couldn't happen to a nicer girl. Gulp. Except me. I'm going to quickly look at the dates. And these, of course, are low grade for me to be able to afford them. This is... very dark and impossible to read. I think it says 1959. I think 1959 is what I'm reading. So this is within a year, obviously, of her first appearing. because it's number 11. Unless it may not have been monthly, it might have been every 2 months, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, I think that's just 1959. But the lighting here is terrible. Right, and number 15 as well. Another 10 center. So it's cool. This super wedding is real. The marriage is not a hoax. The bride and groom are not robots. This romance is not a dream of Lois Lane or Superman. A great 3-part novel, The Super Family of Steel. Part 1, Super Husband and Wife. Part 2, The Bride Gets Superpowers. Part 3, Super Babes of the Super Parents. I think that's the duplicates from Candor getting married there, but don't quote me on it. Right, this guy always sends me a stack of like coverless ones as well, and there happens to be one in there that I actually need for my my Lois Lane run. So here's Lois Lane 25 coverless, which I will read and put in my collection, and hopefully pick up a covered one at some point. Right, got a nice Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, The Serpent's Clutch, and other thrillers. You can see some blokes being clutched by the serpent there. And the bloke in front's going, uh-oh, don't clutch me too. We got a Grimm's Ghost Stories. The accusing mirrors reflect his foul deed 1,000 times. Another Grimm's Ghost Stories. A Viking warrior claims his bride. Right, a nice early House of Secrets. Another thriller featuring Eclipso, hero and villain in one man. Fantastic black magic transforms Mark Merlin's pet cat into a rampaging menace. Kill the giant cat. I've got to stop them from shooting Memakata. Mark Merlin's mind is in it. So his cat's called Memakata, or Memakata. Mark Merlin's mind's inside the giant cat. If that's the case, why is he attacking the cars? Mark Merlin, stop being naughty. Right, and another House of Secrets. There's no escape from the House of Secrets. It's quite a quaint little scene there. 3 boys fishing in the pond. And, there seems to be a skull bobbing up and down on the placid river. Or lake, should I say. Right. I believe it's a lake anyway. I haven't read it yet. And another House of Secrets, 116. It's like a couple tropping along on their cart. Is that? Yeah, there's a little cart. And there's some ghost thing coming up behind them. The chap doesn't look too bothered. I think the chap's in on this. The chap knows what's going on. The woman, oh yeah, she's a bit bothered. Right, House of Mystery. It's interesting. So it looks like it's vampires versus zombies. The zombies emerged from the grave carrying a cross. I'm guessing that's the reflection from the cross hitting the vampire in the heart, maybe? Would that kill a vampire? Right, you've got a werewolf being attacked by villagers with axes and torches. No pitchforks, as is the norm. You'd think one of them, at least one of them, would be carrying a pitchfork, but no, one axe. Oh no, there's a pitchfork. There's a pitchfork. I was right. I didn't see it for a second there, but yeah, there you go. Right, got a nice old Brave in the Bowl. Now, a little while ago when I bought a batch from this chap, he sent me some coverless ones, and I had this one coverless. So I've read this story recently, but I'm very glad to get the cover now. Holy gallows, Batman's life hanging by a thread. Here, take back your champion, Gotham City. From now on, the hooded hangman is top man in town. There you go, he's been bested in one-to-one combat by the hooded hoodlum, whatever his name is. The hooded hangman. Yeah. That's not quite how it goes down in the story, I don't believe. Right, another great Detective Comics. Go-Go checks. You've got a great logo. Detective Comics of Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder. Hurry, Batman! Get me out of this hot box before I... Sorry, Robin. You'll have to work out your own escape. I've got to go after those crooks. Holy steam bath! Why is Batman hot-footing away from Robin? Sizzling answer, inside. Well, the answer's on the cover. He wants to catch the crooks. But in the meantime, poor old Robin... Holy hot box! That means something else, doesn't it? I'm not too sure. But, yeah, it's quite a cool cover. It's like a split cover, but it's not. They're actually in the same scene, but it is split because you've got the container that he's in there, but they're actually in the same scene rather than two different scenes. Right, these next three are very low grade Charlton horrors. I got like 3 for £2, so I get to read the story even though they're low grade. Bits missing. Alright, and the last one with a cover is Batman Family Giant. Robin and Batgirl, I pronounce you man and wife, till death do you part. The debut of a new team, Commissioner Gordon and Alfred, beginning a new series starring Man-Bat. All new stories headlining the Dynamite Duo, not Dynamic Duo, but the Dynamite Duo. I read that wrong, didn't I? Well, I nearly read that wrong. That's number 11. Right, let me show you a bunch of coverless readers. So this looks like Fighting Marines. Fighting Marines number 7. Super Team Family number 2, the volume 2 number 5 is out. We've got The Losers Are Fighting Forces. Here's Our Army at War. Cover this one. Marvel Team Up. We've got Walt Disney Presents Donald Duck. Seems to have a, looks like it could be a giant sized Katie Keene. That's interesting. Unless she's just one of the characters in there, I'm not too sure. Right, I've got Archie. There's a loose page of Peter Puptent there. Right, Candy. Don't recognise some of these. Right, I've got Haunted Tank. That's another GI Combat. Well, I say that's my first GI Combat. Actually, another one. Oh, here's a Blitzkrieg one. I'm trying to collect that Blitzkrieg. It's volume 1, number 1 of number 2. Volume 1, number 2 of Blitzkrieg. It's only got about 4 or 5. There's 2 of the same Blitzkrieg. Right, the Unknown Soldier. This is Star Spangled War Stories. Got Adele Comics, Roy Rogers and Trigger. We've got Lone Ranger. Another Dell. Gunsmoke. We've got the Beverly Hillbillies. This one's really rough and dirty. This one has someone stood on it quite a few times. Right, got Superboy number 84, is that? Superboy Annual number 1. And these are all freebies thrown in. So I ain't paid for any of these coverless ones. Right, this is just missing the front cover, this one. It's Superman number 183. It's a shame the cover's missing on that one. But then if it was missing, I wouldn't really have sent it. Right, looks like an old Aquaman. Number 14 from 1964. Aquaman's secret powers. Apparently he can blow up like a pufferfish by the looks of it. And fly. Or at least float. Right, this is another Supergirl, Superman's friend Lois Lane. This is number 20 but I believe I had that one already, so that's why it's not been put in the other repile. Right, got another Archie, a back cover from something. Same comics getting this day. Right, and oh, 2 more Archies. There you go. So I've got some reading to do there. I've got so many to read with covers. It'll be ages before I get to the coverless ones. Although all the coverless ones he sent me previously, I've actually read them all. Yeah. Okay. In a moment, I will I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'll stop the video, and I'm gonna come back when I've got this opened. This is a package from Darren from Splat Comics, who I hang out with at Geeky Weekly, and we make claims for stuff. And he sent me a package, and he put a picture off my Facebook page of me and Lisa in bed recreating Yoko Ono and John Lennon bedding that we did quite a few years ago, but that was quite funny. Right, so I'm going to open this up and I'll be back to look for it in a moment. Right, I've got this massive box open. I've not looked at anything yet. I've been saving these up for quite some time. Basically, when we do Geeky Weekly on a Wednesday on my channel, we've been claiming stuff from him, and he basically sent us a bill. I've been paying off what I sort of picked for a good few months, you know, for a good few months to pay it off, because he's got quite a stack here, and some of this is lowish grade as well. So let's have a quick look then. What have I got here? Thank you very much, Grace. See you on the show. Cheers, Darren. He sent me a bunch of stickers. That's one of the things he does with Splat Comics. He always sends out some stickers. Sometimes he was sending out chocolate for a while. I've got all the stickers he sent me over previous one. I need to, I don't know, do something with them. Right, on the top here, these must be the 2000 ADs that I ordered. I'll do them first, since we've got to them already. I did at one point went for a bunch more, but I didn't get them all because, yeah, it all worked out even more expensive than I already was paying. But I may get some more of those off him now that I've paid for this lot. I might claim a few more and pay them off, you know, whenever I can get to pay them off, kind of thing. Right, let's have a look. So this is oh yes, this is 2000 AD number 2, which is the big book, straight to the big book of the lot. This is the first appearance of Judge Dredd, and I finally have my own copy. Ooh, nice. Right, it doesn't come with the free stickers, but I don't care about the free stickers, because you get the free stickers. They used to be free when number 2 first came out. They were free, but nowadays, if you want to buy a 2000 AD number 2 with the stickers, they cost you a lot more. So, right, I've got 2000 AD prog number 48, and prog number 49. There you go. I wouldn't mind getting like prog 1, 2, like 666, something like that. I've got lots of them already, but I'll have I've got a few more I don't have to get to do that, but maybe I'll get them off Darren eventually. He's got plenty of them. Right, what have we got here? This is a bit of padding. What is this? Yeah, just a bit of padding. Right, there's a little stack here in the middle. Oh, there's some giveaway coverless ones he's given me. I can't remember. I think this was free coverless ones he's given me, I imagine, unless they're yeah. Some low grade coverless goodness. Gosh, I've got some coverless comics to be reading, but I'll get through the ones with covers on first. Alright, I didn't realise, of course it makes sense, because Darren packs extremely well, that inside this book box are 3 smaller boxes. And these tubes just for padding. So perfect packaging. Right, let's get these open. Are they packed inside these as well? Do I have to get more unwrapping when I open this, or are they straight there? Oh, yes, I've got more unwrapping when I get to this. He always does them in like Christmas paper kind of thing, or superhero related gift paper. So that's Spider-Man on this one. Get this open. And me opening this big present to myself. It's actually my girlfriend Lisa's birthday tomorrow, so I've got to go and wrap her presents actually. Right. Right, some of these are low grade, I'd say, which is why I've got such a big stack. I like to get them cheap. I like to get them cheap, give them a good home, give them a good read. Nebula science fiction. I can't remember if I ordered that or not. I think this must be a freebie he's thrown in. I don't recognise it. Right, I've got I don't remember if this is a freebie. This might be a freebie, I'm not too sure. Captain Savage and his Leatherneck Raiders, #1. Quite low grade, but that's cool. Midnight Tales, #7. Arachne, hold the light a bit closer to these inscriptions. The Midnight Philosopher and Arachne in Ooze. Alright, low grade adventure comics. Well, that's super low grade. Right, adventure comics 309 is that? The fake Superboy from Krypton. This is a reader copy. I'm not going to bother to read all the blurbs and everything because we'll be here forever. This is already probably my longest comic haul video. Another adventure comics. Oh, that's another low grader. Dream Girl, what happened? These Legionnaires have become children. Can't bother to read all the blurb. Is this the first appearance of Dream Girl? I don't think it is. But yeah. Another low grade. 320. Fill gaps in my runs, that's good enough for me. Adventure Comics, 324 is that? It's hard to tell. Another low grader. The Legion of Super Outlaws. Adventure 327 or 337 is that? It's like the marriage of Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad, and their subsequent retirement, I should think. Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad, Phantom Girl and Ultra Boy married. Now, according to the Legion Constitution, they must quit the Legion. Yes, that's what I thought. Single people only. Alright, another adventure comics is Supergirl. Another adventure comics with Supergirl. Now, Supergirl, you must die. Okay, this one's a Fine Plus. Right, this is a replacement for one that I've already got, because I got this first of all, this title, and it's got a corner torn off the cover. Because I like the run so much, and I saw this was going, so I got this to replace the one where it's got a torn cover. So yeah, Backlash. Good fun run, Backlash. Right, got a nice old Black Hawk. Okay, Buster, you KO'd those Black Hawk amateurs. Now meet the champ. Who is this man? He defies you to prove that nobody replaces a Black Hawk. The Black Hawk's It's a good, daft, fun, madness, DC Madness run. Right, this is my first issue of Beware the Creeper. Which face hides my enemy? So maybe I'll complete that at some point. Right, a nice one for my flash run. Number 196. Number 205. A giant flash. 213. Ooh. Number 214. A giant one. Lovely jubbly. Right, number 1 of a great DC Bronze Age horror run. Ghosts. I pronounce you man and wife. Now lift her veil and kiss your bride. Yeah, that's a great cover. And I think the first 20 or something of the Ghost run are all done in like a scroll style. So it looks like they're written on a scroll. If you can see that properly. That's a cool cover, that one, number 1. Right, this is another giant, a House of Mystery giant. 80 pages. We've got a swamp beast walking through the mire and it looks like an alien. Yep. Aliens and swamp beasts. What a great mix. Right, another House of Mystery. Bit of spine roll. This lady's about to be sacrificed, I believe. Unless she's very lucky and somehow manages to escape. Good luck to her. And you see they got the kids hiding. They don't look to be hiding that well though. So I wonder if they're like the children of the cultees. Maybe they're cultee children. Who knows? Right, House of Secrets, presenting the immortal, the man who's lived 1,000 years. There you go, that's the first package. Package number 2. Right, this one's got some nice Batman paper. I always save this paper to use later on. If I send a package to someone, I quite often use this paper as part of my wrapping. Right then, what have we got here? Ooh, Superman, another reader copy. So low grade. Another Superman. I've got this one the other day. Got a double here. This is one that was given to me by Terry, Dead Man Comics. He gave me this one. I've got another one. Oops. Superman. That's a nice cover. Apart from someone's written 6p on it. So right across, right near Lois, they've written 6. At least it wasn't in marker pen, I suppose. That's down as a reader copy only. Oh, one small story panel has been cut out. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real bugger, that is. But this is how I get them cheap. But this is a good that's going to have some issues. Another reader copy. Oh, one panel cut out, affects story both sides. Right, this one's got an advert missing, but the story is unaffected. Couple of adverts cut out, story not affected, fortunately. Right, this has got a cover split in two and detached, but it's got a couple of bits of writing on the front as well. That's a cool cover though. Got an alien floating there, and his little chippy thing. Another cover split in two and detached. The super outlaw from Krypton. Right, a giant Superboy. Back cover is detached. Ooh, X Factor number 6. A Marvel has sneaked into my lot somehow. That's the first appearance of Apocalypse, I believe. Nice World's Finest. Right, another World's Finest, another old one. Got some tape on that. Oh, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. This is weird. It's got 3 stickers on it. I don't know if Darren can make up his mind. I've got a fine, a VG, and a good sticker on this one. I don't know what that's all about. Top staple split, but only affects cover. Gorgeous interior, it says. Where monsters dwell, number 37. Another Marvel sneaky. Right, oh, a nice unexpected. The Night I Watched Myself Die. That's a cool cover. And Time Warp number 5. Been after that for a while to finish my Time Warp one. Someone actually promised, Collecting Chaos promised to send this to me about 3 years ago, but I think he took one look at the postage and changed his mind. But as that's Time Warp finished. Right, now this is a really weird one because I was sure I had this, and I'm sure I've neglected to pick it up a couple of times because I already thought that I had it, and yeah, then it turned out I didn't have it, which I was quite shocked about. I think I was looking it up for cover slingers once, but anyway, it's Sword of the Atom 4-part series, which is cool. I do like my Atom. And there was, I think the Sword of the Atom, there was like a couple of specials, like bumper specials, which I've got, which is what made me think that I had Sword of the Atom. But apparently I didn't, and now I do. Yay! Nice, right. Oops. Bugger. This is what I bought recently, that I've now got a double of, because I didn't realise that yeah, never mind. I think I might have shown that early in this haul actually. Never mind. That's the trouble with having someone holding on to some comics for you. I should take them off my list straight away, really, rather than wait until I get them before I take it off the list. And that way I'll avoid picking up copies of something I've already got on order. But you know, these things happen, and I only have a small and feeble brain, so yeah, never mind. Right, and the last package got some Star Wars paper on it. I could reuse some of this paper to do Lisa's birthday presents with. She'll be glad to get a nice Batman paper, I'm sure. Right. This is the last lot. The last lot of this super mega awesome haul. Right. Oh, Justice League America 100. Needed that one from my haul. Right, this is what I need for my Marvel Team Up haul. One I need for my Red Sonja haul. My Red Sonja one, should I say? Red Sonja number 10. Right, this is not a run that I'm getting, but it's a special giant issue. Right, cover is split and detached, but it's a giant Secret Origins. Oh, another. Right, this is another Secret Origins, and I wanted the Roger's shown this before. It's one of the ones that's got everything on it that the DC editor said was a surefire seller for a comic book cover, if this was on the cover. So it's motorbikes. Is it crying? Yeah, that's why the chip's crying. There's apes, motorbikes, crying, dinosaurs, and I think the colour purple or something like that. And that's why you've got apes and chimps and motorbikes and purple and someone crying on the cover. Apparently that's a surefire way of selling the comic book. Right, Strange Adventures 235. A Super DC Giant. This is an interesting one. Blaze and action-filled sagas of the top guns of the West. Oh, it features the return of Backlash, so maybe that's why I picked that one up. Right, Super DC Giant presents Strange Flying Saucers Adventures. Detached cover, partly because the book only had one staple inserted. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Right, a nice Superboy. Number 80. Golly, Supergirl, I could never play this game with an ordinary friend. For the first time in my life, I've got a super playmate. Poor Superboy, in a few days I must return to the future. He won't see me again until he grows up to be Superman. So they're playing darts with each other as the dartboard. Oh, yeah. Right, another Superboy. Detached cover. Another Superboy. Still 10 cents. It's got to be an old one. Featuring Lana Lang's trap for Lois Lane. This horrid time telescope which looks into the future, it reveals that when Superboy grows up into Superman, he'll forget me for that report to Lois Lane. I'll better do something about it now. You best blow his socks off. That's what you need to do. Take it from a fellow boy. Right, yeah, another low grade. I might get some tape. There's all bits like folded over and that, so that's gonna be another Superboy, another 10. No, it's 12 cents now. It's 10D this one, at 12 cents. Ooh, Superman. Introducing the future Superman of 2965. Right, there's the Lois Lane that I need, number 122. Getting towards the end. Right, a nice old Jimmy Olsen. The red-headed beetle of 1000 BC. Great Krypton, Jimmy has started a beetle craze here in the ancient past. He's become as popular as Ringo. Yeah. This one's got the actual corner chopped off. Whole corner's missing. That's cool. And the last one is another Jimmy Olsen, a giant, number 113. Another one cover split and detached. It's all reprints of older stories. Cool. So that's it. That's my super mega bumper amazing bloody well, can't believe how many comic books that was haul. Yeah, I shan't be doing any more hauls for ages because I've got so many to be getting on with reading. So I am going to try not to buy any more comics for ages. Try being the operative word. And that's the haul. That's the comic of the haul. First appearance of Judge Dredd. Mucho dinero. Anyway, cheers for tuning in. I am off to wrap up Lisa's present for her birthday. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.